Good afternoon, good evening, buenos dias, bonjour, ni hao, annyeonghaseyo. How is everyone doing? Now, this is J.LEAGUE Power Plays, ready to sparkle your day. Okay, Sean, who is first to toast? Jordan Crooks.
It's Crooks, isn't it? We think it's pronounced Crooks. We apologise to him if it's not. But this is some goal, isn't it?
Oh! This is a Belgian beauty. Look at that.
Do you reckon he meant it?
Well, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I reckon he did.
Sure. Handing an L to Kawasaki Frontale and it's Leandro.
This is like a very different goal, but it's so nice, isn't it? Like there's so little space there to move in, but they make that tiny bit of space and then
killer instinct.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, zero backlift. Next up, Yasushiendo of Fukushima Antlers. Wow. How'd you like that?
He seems to have been around forever, isn't he? And he's so good.
Yeah, he nearly caresses the ball into the top corner. And we have Junior Santos.
Yeah, this is a bit like the Leandro one. Like,
yeah, it is.
Quick 1-2 in a tight space and then burst of pace and yeah, no chance for the keeper. And some moves as well. That's like you on the dance floor, Harry.
Yeah, a little bop at the end that we all love. Diego Oliveira.
Oh.
Yeah. You can't give him like a yard like that, can you?
It wasn't even a yard, was it? Half, and he's not even celebrating. Easy for him.
Like 10 centimeters. Quality finish there too. And here, Fujimoto. And this touch over here, that's a great touch there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like this is another one. He doesn't really put any power, just enough to stroke it into the corner. Lovely stuff.
And here we go. Douglas Vieira. Oh, Diamond Douglas. Look at that finish.
Have you been rehearsing these or are they just coming out?
I've been looking at Peter Jury's commentating, mate.
Diamond Douglas. This is a good goal, but what on earth was the keeper up to?
Yes, this is some serious communication malfunction.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, you know.
But yeah, still, I wouldn't have scored from there. So yeah.
Yep, I would have put it in the stands probably.
I probably couldn't kick it that far.
Right, here we go.
Yeah,
all right.
This is proper English football. Long ball over the top.
Mate, let's call him Virgil van Iwanami. Mate, wow, what a pass.
Yep.
Van Dijk would be proud. Then we have Wakizaka. Yes, great awareness. Yeah, typical Frontale stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say that. This is like a typical Kawasaki goal. Like it doesn't look like there's a chance on. And then suddenly the ball's in the back of the net and everyone's going, well, what happened there?
So effortless. And then this.
Cheeky one.
Yeah, look at Komai. He's nearly throwing himself to the ground.
And then just with his, what do we call that? A peck. We'll say he pecked it in.
Yeah, it's a peck. It certainly is a peck. Oh, I love this goal from Misaka.
Yeah.
Yeah, great little finish there.
He does well to hold the defender off too, I think. Like it looks fairly straightforward, but at any point he could have lost the ball. So yeah, very, very good to keep his composure.
We have Oki now.
We've got a keeper.
Oh, yes.
Very quick off his line. Lovely stuff. Schmeichel-esque.
Yes, very Schmeichel-esque.
And another one, talking of, European goalkeepers. Oof.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah. He's done really well ever since he's joined Yokohama FC, right?
Outstanding. Looks like a great signing. As was this guy.
Jakob. How many times have we covered him?
Seems like every month he's on, definitely. Great goalkeeper. Very busy goalkeeper, but a great goalkeeper. This is silly. Oof.
Yeah.
No one's stopping that.
Yeah. He deserves the Sean Carroll adjective silly. And this one's silly too.
He's got two of them, hasn't he? I think Eduardo.
There's another one coming up.
Oh.
It's jokes. Oh, they love it.
Got the celebration down as well.
Sorry about that one, Jakob. And then Ueda. We haven't seen much of this, have we?
No. It was a weird one, that one. There's no pressure on him, but he just went, okay, if you're not going to try and tackle me.
And then this, when you're in the box, try to get something on it.
Yep.
May happen.
This is like kind of pub football, you know, on a Sunday after a heavy night on the town, just anything. Centre back in the box.
Oh, great turn.
Yep.
Through the legs.
I think he's got another one in a minute, hasn't he? On some moves as well.
That was a dab. That was a Pogba-esque dab. Oh, and this. Pure body power. He slots it in. Yeah.
Lovely stuff.
Having a cheeky little bop. Dancing into porn. Love it. Okay, and this we've missed. We've missed for a while these Cristiano goals.
Yeah.
Boom.
I think he's had a few injuries. He's been playing different positions, but anywhere around the penalty area. And you know what he can do. What a goal. And he looks happy with it.
Everyone, the celebration.
Yep.
Fantastic stuff. Hello everyone and welcome to the J.LEAGUE Monthly, ready to give you some majestic magic that the J.LEAGUE boasts. Now, I'm Harry Sugiyama and today I am accompanied by the forever charming Sean Carroll. How are you, Sean?
Hello, Harry. How are you?
Doing good. Kind of like infested with football, obviously the J.LEAGUE too, but with everything kind of like, you know, exploding in the Premiership and the Champions League too. Not getting too much sleep. And yourself?
Yeah, pretty much the same. We've got, there's the J-League, there's the Levan Cup, there's the Premier League, Champions League, the WE League started now. So there's so much football happening.
And Sean, we got to speak about these big coming backs into the J-League. You know, we've got Nagatomo and we have Sakai too, and Inui. What do you make of all that then?
I think obviously, you know, having them back on the pitch in the J-League is going to be big. Having players that good coming back and playing in the league is great for the fans, especially of those clubs, but for fans in general. And I think also off the pitch, those guys are kind of almost in that first generation where a lot of players have gone over to Europe and stayed there for a long time. So they're going to come back and they're going to be able to show the young players now coming through, whether they're already in the first team or on the verge of the first teams. They're going to be showing them now what it's necessary to be professional, what's needed to push on and really get to that top level. So I think hopefully, we're going to see results on the pitch and we're going to see some great like plays from them and things. But I think also the effect sort of in the coming years as well. We'll probably start hearing about players at their clubs talking about the impact that these guys had coming in and sort of helping them to develop. So fantastic news for everyone involved, I think.
Right, Sean. Right, everyone. Let's first of all hit up the menu. So what are we giving you today? We're going to give you Australians. Fantastic Australian players who've spiced up the history of the J-League. And also at the end of the program, we've got some special news for you. So Sean, last time we had a chat, we talked about some Australian players, you know, who've worked their magic on the J-League. And here we are.
Yeah, I think as you touched upon before, like there's been Australian players and coaches kind of throughout the years in the J-League, but recently in the last couple of years or so, there does seem to be a market increase in terms of, obviously managers who will come on to in a bit, the success they've had and the players too, really making a mark in the J-League, bringing things that maybe some players, you know, Japanese local players don't have, adding something a bit different. And I think also, it's obviously showing people back home in Australia what the J-League is all about. Thankfully now they can watch games online and things and see their players playing here. So I think it's working out well for everybody.
Has been very impressive. And the timing of us doing this is, you know, it's uncanny because what do we have? We have the World Cup qualifiers coming up on October the 12th. That's going to be a big game, isn't it?
That was it. So there's this history building up, which is great. Japan sadly got off to a slow start with the defeat against Oman. So they can't afford to lose. If anything, they have to win this game, really. Often when they play Australia in the qualifiers, both teams kind of go, well, as long as we don't lose, have a point each. But I think Japan have to win this. So, and, you know, there's going to be a couple of players probably in the Australia squad who are playing in the J-League. So there's going to be that little kind of those niggly contests on the pitch. And should be great fun.
Definitely. Okay, then let's crack it open. Here we go. Fantastic Aussie players just for you guys. So the first Australian player to work their magic on the J-League was back to 1997. And this year, who became the gaffer of Hiroshima, of Sanfrecce Hiroshima, was Eddie Thompson, who actually used to be the manager for the Australian national side. And who did he bring in? Tony Popovich, the centre back, and also Graham Arnold, who's the current Australian national coach. That's right, isn't it, Sean?
Yep, there's quite a few of those, aren't there? There's coaches like they came through, Australians who came through in the J League era, and now they're coaching. Obviously, Graham Arnold, he had a very short spell in the J League as well, coaching Big Alta Sendai, but yeah, in charge of the national team now. I think Corica as well, Mark Rudan as well.
Yeah, he used to play for Wolves, right?
Yep. And Popovich, who we saw before, obviously he's won the Asian Champions League with Western Sydney, so they obviously picked up something in their time here, and it served them well.
Oh, yeah, I've started to remember this.
Yeah, it's coming back to you slowly.
It's coming back. Oh, Bosnar.
He scored some silly goals, didn't he?
Like a typical Roberto Carlos goal.
This is another one. They're both against Reds.
Oh my. Look at that. That's a rocket.
Yep. Silly. Josh Kennedy with the hair.
Yeah. I mean, his presence, Kennedy, for the national side too, but also for Nagoya.
Well, he was vital. Yeah, the year they won the league, I think it was 2010. They had him up front. They had Danielson in midfield, Tulio at centre-back, and Narazaki in goal. That kind of spine through the team just saw them through. I think he was top scorer 2 years in a row. I've got a feeling he shared it with Maeda 1 year and then got it the next year. He was, just unplayable, even after he chopped off his hair.
Oh, and with Tulio too, right?
Yep. Tulio was there too.
Oh, Mark Milligan.
Lovely. That was like me for Peacehaven Youth. I used to have a long throwing when I was about 9. That was the weapon we had. It wasn't quite as long as his, though.
I mean, the strength in the box that they managed to get out is from the long throw, which is, again, silly.
Yeah.
And here we go. Oh, man, he was a tough player, wasn't he? He didn't really kind of, play much in the J League, but, I mean...
He was a very physical, but I remember he had a very physical player in the Premier League, and you can see there he's bursting out of the shirt, incredible Hulk-esque.
Yeah, he played for Blackburn. And what is this? I remember this.
I remember we talked about this last year, I think. Yeah, Thomas Deng, what a goal.
Thomas Deng.
He's a defender as well, which is just silly. Mitch Duke too. Yeah, he did well at Shimizu a few years ago, and now he's back and doing really well for Okayama down in J2. So could have him back in J1 in a couple of years. Who knows?
Taggart.
Yeah, he had a couple of injuries, I think, at the start of the season, but he scored a lot of goals when he was in career, and now he's getting the minutes. He's finding his way back to goal again. So yeah, very good news for Cerezo, I think.
And here we go.
Who's this guy? We haven't spoken about him yet, have we?
We have to speak about this guy, Mitch.
Every month.
He's always in our pockets when it comes to this program.
Because silly. I think he's broken the record again, hasn't he, for clean sheets, probably for saves, for everything. Oh. But they don't give up many shots, but when they do, he normally there to stop it. Beautiful.
Amazing. So, Sean, we ended with Mitch Langerak, and Mitch is about to break another record, right?
Sure, yeah. Every month there's something. It looks like, he may have broken it by the time this goes out. We're not sure. He's on the cusp of overtaking Kennedy's record of, I think it was, Kennedy's record is 133 games in the J League, and Langerak has either just broken it or just about to break it. So yeah, another accolade for him there to add on to his increasingly heavy trophy cabinet.
Yeah, incredible stuff. Just looking back at the video that we just released just now, looking at that array, we've had a few characters from Australia and working in the J League, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think so many of them, as we sort of touched upon before, they made an impact in the teams at the time they came. They picked up stuff when they've left as well. But looking back at those highlights, it seems like it wasn't that long ago. But Kennedy, when he was scoring his goals, it's like 10 years ago now. So it makes me feel old. But he was very, very good. Like, just lethal in the penalty area. It's not necessarily something that you'd associate with Australians. Normally, Japanese teams would bring in Brazilians or kind of flair players. but he was so good up front at just being that point, holding the ball up as well. Kennedy was fantastic, just fitted that team perfectly. But yeah, crazy to think it's already 10 years ago.
Okay, now here's a quiz for you, Sean. With your
me again, I didn't do very well last month.
With your expertise, you may, hit this on the nail. We've got some J-League goodies for you.
Really?
You hit it on the nail, but it's very, very difficult.
Okay, I was going to say, you can't be that confident I'm going to get it right then if you're offering me treats.
Yeah,
okay,
massive treats too. Now, this is the question: how many Australian players have played for the J-League? And this includes J2 and J3.
How many have played?
Yeah.
So it's not. So if they signed for a club but didn't get on the pitch, doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Oh God.
Yeah.
They need from 1990
onto the pitch.
From 1997. So that's what, 25 years.
Yeah.
Go for an average of 2 a year. That's 50 plus a bit of change. Let's go for 58.
58. Is that your final answer?
Yeah. Why not? 58.
Okay. The answer is, my friend, I'm sorry, 35.
That's
Only
it?
35 players. Yeah, this is weird, isn't it?
Only 35?
Yeah.
I think it's a fix. I don't believe you. You just don't want to give me those goods. Where can I look this up? Where's the official record?
Oh, the official record was just mailed to me from the directors of the show like a minute ago. So, I trust them. But apparently only 35.
Only 35. Well, there you go. Shows you I know absolutely nothing. I'm looking forward to. So, yeah. What was it last time? I think last time, didn't I say 35 and it was 60 or something?
Yeah.
So, right. Next time I need to know. There's a pattern emerging. Yeah, there's a pattern emerging. Okay. I've got it.
Okay, and not just the players too. Let's talk a bit about the managers who've worked their show, who've worked their business in the J-League. The first manager was Arnold, going back to 2014 for Australia in Japan, managing Sendai. And it was obviously not just him. Recently, we've had the incredible Postecoglou, managing Celtic now. He took F. Marinos to some serious silverware. And also we had Muscat. He actually took over after Postecoglou. And we're looking at J2 to Yamagata with Kramovsky. Quite a few of them, quite a few gaffers, managers out there.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting, isn't it? Like Arnold now is at the Australian national team. Things didn't really work out for him at Sendai, but obviously he's a good coach. And when Postecoglou came over, he had a reputation as having won things back in Australia. He'd also won things with the national team there. But yeah, he not only did he win the league with Marinos, but he was sort of praised for the way that he introduced that very particular style of football, very aggressive, attacking football. Kevin Muscat has come in. Postecoglou left such an impression at Marinos. They went, right, we want another one of those, please. And they brought in another Aussie straight away, and he's pretty much hit the ground running. And the football's continuing. So yeah, fantastic. Interesting to see what happens from now on if we get any more Aussies coming over and showing what they can do.
Yeah. And every so often we've got the Japanese player who goes to Australia and plays over there, and sometimes Japanese teams face up to a lot of Australian competition with the ACL too. So obviously, with the big national game coming up, hand to hand. And Japan and Australia have got very good relations, but we will see how that game unfolds, huh?
Yeah, fingers crossed it goes well.
Fingers crossed. Right, J.League Monthly, we're scheduled to kick off again, possibly at the end of October. Fingers crossed. Yes. For me and from Sean, that's it then. Thank you, people. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you very much, Harry. See you soon. Take care.
Take care. Stay safe, people. Bye-bye.